If I had my way, life would be just fine. But the world is too much and it makes me cry. Sometimes I feel like leaving, but I must be wise because time is not on our side. Because don't you know that time's not on our side? Yes. Shout out to Mary J. Blige, y'all. That's Time. That's off her Mary album. Child, listen. The reason why I started off with the chorus of Time, because time is not on our side. And, you know, honestly and truthfully, we do need to be held a lot more accountable for the fuck shit and the fuckery that comes up out of our mouths. But I feel like at this point, when it comes to Lil Nas and Miss Bukisha, much like I said in my title, Miss X, please go on ahead and give Miss B some of that big D. All right, because I just feel like that's where all of this is stemming from at this point. Like all of that hatred and vitriol that he gave in that damn tweet, it's all underlined by something. And I just personally feel like, you know, he mad because, you know, Lil Nas came out as a power bottom. That's what he said, but I believe every word of it. And I just feel like Miss Bourgeois is only in her feelings because he wanted some of that big D. But you know, he quickly realized that they won't go do shit but bump bussies, and that's why Lil Miss Boosie is all up in her damn feelings, child. Get up out your damn bag and stop messing with people. Like the thing that bothers me about Miss Bourgeois, it's just out of all the trolling that you done with, we'll get to it because TMZ done wrote about it. So it says here, breaking news: Boosie to Lil Nas X homophobic dabrate. Hold on. After being linked to song. So this says it looks like Lil Nas X is responding to Boosie's homophobic word vomit and seems to be brushing it off with yet another laugh. I am truly saddened. I have never been so mortified in my life. I can't believe Disney Channel has yet to play Halloween Town this entire October. And that came from Lil Nas X. It's his first real tweet addressing anything new on Saturday, and concerning this Boosie nonsense is the talk of the Twitter right now. It's pretty clear he's aware of what's going on. Lil Nas X is very online, so this wouldn't just go over his head, especially since he's trending. And yet, it didn't appear to bother him much. Lil Nas X jokingly says that he had a new song coming out with Boosie Badass, but the latter didn't think it was funny and hurled every homophobic slur he could at the guy. The Louisiana unloaded on LNX Sunday with the expletive laden that shockingly calling Nas X the F slur, among other things, while also telling the Montreal artist that he should kill himself. So Boosie writes, "Stop trolling me, the F-bomb. LOL, you a whole bitch playing the gangster, shaking my head. You could keep sucking dick and getting fucked in your ass in peace, and hashtag you hate yourself. I would too if I was you, LOL. Nas X, if you hashtag commit suicide, you would do this world a huge favor. Nobody wants you here." That's what Boosie said. As if the as if the horrendous homophobia wasn't enough, he continued ranting and telling Lil Nas X to kill himself, claiming he'd be doing the world a favor if he did so. Yeah, we know it's wild and about as unhinged as we've ever seen Boosie on this topic. The hate speech comes on the heels of an IG video Nas X made where he claimed that he had a collab coming out with Boosie, obviously a troll comment. As everyone knows, Boosie will likely never agree to something like that based on his well-known documented history. Lil Nas X doesn't appear to have responded to Boosie's rant just yet, but something tells us he'll have something to say. This one just goes way too far not to address. And I totally agree. You know, when I was younger, the one thing people always said is that if you don't like something or someplace or somebody, you stay away from it. You don't talk to it. You don't deal with it. You don't poke the bear. You don't do anything. And what bothersome about this to me is, Lil Bourgeois, you've been on this man nutsacks for months. All right. Anything that's dealing with him, anything that was dealing with his album, anything that's dealing with him performing, anything dealing with the song, anything dealing with the video, you the first bitch that want to come out here and have something to speak, feeling like you're speaking up for somebody. I don't know who in the hell you speaking up for, considering how you go out here and you live your life. Like, let's not be clear at how a lot of these dumb, ignorant, simple ass Simons is walking around here trying to live up under your logic, but it was that same logic that thought it was okay for you to let a nasty, dirty, disgusting, cum infested, cum bucket filled ass bitch that you done got off a damn corner somewhere to willingly molest your son and your little cousin, your little nephew, whoever the hell it was. Like, the same people that go up for that stupid ass shit is probably the same people that's gonna feel like, what? He didn't say anything wrong. He was just keeping it real. He was trolling him. He spoke his name up first. And bitch, look how many times he done sat there and clowned and gained a damn following off of the back of Lil Nas X. Like, let's not say, and it's funny because even out of all of that, Boosie Collins finally realized exactly what the fuck the world think of his fuck ass, because like I said again, he was still pissed that people won't paying attention to that tired ass documentary movie that he done came out with. That don't nobody give a flying fuck about. Bitch, you have not contributed nothing good to this community or to your community or to the music industry as a whole for you to ever feel like a bitch give a flying fuck about how you became into music, Boosie. We don't give a shit. Nigga. Now, don't get me wrong. A couple of your songs, I ain't gonna lie, I liked a couple of your songs. I ain't gonna never sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never bumped no Miss Boosie. I ain't gonna say I ain't never did that. I have. But at the end of the day, it goes right along in the line of everything else that y'all country bumpkins run around there doing. You are no different, nor are you set apart from anybody else. And I think that's another reason why you so upset and bothered by Lil Nas X. I think you thought because he was who he was and he came out that was going to stop his career, and it did not. It did not. You know what it did? It's continuously making you his footstool. That's what it's doing, because it said that in the Bible. Your enemy here turn you into a footstool when you know what I'm saying? That's basically that's what this is. He's on the way to the top. You can't take it simply because he doesn't mind living his best life and living in who he is. That's such a huge problem for you. Why? I do not know. You don't take care of him. You don't know him. Y'all don't live in the same area code. You never have to see him ever in your life. You never have to deal with him. You never have to talk to him. You choose to make yourself relevant. Anything that's dealing with him or homosexuality, you want to connect yourself to it because that's all you know. Whoever raised you did a very piss poor job. If you mad, you mad. Whoever raised you did a piss poor job of raising you. Like, I would be thoroughly embarrassed to sit up and say that you was my brother, my cousin, my uncle, somebody I went to school with. Like, I would never want to be connected to you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Why would I? Look, it's gotten you to where it's at. Nowhere. For real. Like, like there's thousands upon thousands of little people, like 11, 12, 13-year-olds that have committed suicide simply because they're running around here being themselves and they're getting bullied for it. You're saying that to him, but and you don't give a flying fuck about the real victims of people that have gone through some shit like that. And you think that's okay to come up out of your mouth to say as if what you're contributing to the world is any better, because it's not. It's not. You talk about shooting people, killing people, stabbing people, fucking 5 or 6 best friends. You condone cheating on a down ass woman that's down for you. You contribute to creating broken homes, scattering kids all over the damn place, in and out of fucking prison. Like, please explain to me what type of moral compass of values that you have that people need to be looking up to versus Lil Nazi Poo. Because be clear, the only thing that you have against him is his sexuality. Why do you care about what he does in the bedroom? Do you, like I said, I personally feel like he want Lil Nas X to stick that long schlong in every orifice of his body. He want Lil Nas Poo to do what that Trade did to his ass down to that damn jail cell while he running around there telling a story. Nah, I'm starting to think he telling a story about how he got turned out in jail. That's what I really think. I really think he the pussy that got turned. He the pussy that them boys straight up turned out in jail. That's what I think. The whole story is about her. That's what I think. The whole story is about her. Because for you to hate the gays so much, you don't have no problems doing the same sissy shit like the shit you did, like that sissy shit. Sissy sit up on YouTube, on Instagram or YouTube or whatever all day, sitting around there trying to find something or search for something to come at somebody about, because they don't have nothing else going on out of life. They're not aspiring to be anything else but a punk like you. Like, I can't even call you a sissy. You a punk. I'd much rather you be a sissy than a damn punk. Not even a punk. Not a punk. A punk. A punk is way worse than a punk. You understand? You's a punk. You's a whole punk. You set up and talk all this big boy rah-rah shit, skoomba shit. But like I said, from the video, you ain't do a goddamn thing until your entourage ran on stage. See, a real nigga would have handled it up on their damn self. Like, y'all, this it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I just wanted y'all to know I see it. I saw it. And, you know, his dumb, ignorant, know-nothing ass, bottom of the barrel ass fans are gonna go up for it, and they're gonna say he ain't said nothing wrong, he was being real, and he's woke, and all of the rest of that fugaziness that they want to set around here and say. But I just wanted y'all to know I heard it, and that is my thought, and that is my opinion about this situation. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Until tonight, for Potomac and these salt wives, I'ma holler at you then. Bye.